All right, slams and jams for the love of pro wrestling and rock and roll. We are back. It is us,
Back
the
in action.
bombshell. Who are you, fella? I haven't seen you in as the kids say, haven't seen you in a minute.
I'm Eddie Carpenter.
Hey, oh, you learned the thumbs up. That's good.
Yeah. I learned that from Ace Frehley.
Yeah, oh, every single picture.
Yeah. He's got to have the thumbs.
What's going on, brother?
Nah, a lot. A
Nah,
lot.
wait, did you change your mind? You're like,
I did. I
nah,
did.
a lot, actually.
Yeah, I didn't just
A
change the
lot.
emphasis on the syllable or anything.
What's up? Long time. We haven't done this in so long. I almost forgot we had it. But yet, here we are.
Here we are.
Here we
Bigger
are.
and better and living color.
That's right. We got some big stuff we want to talk about. First, let's catch up. Shoot the shit. What's been going on with you? Because we never talk. We never talk. So
Yeah, we don't at all.
we're pretending for everybody
Throughout
out
the
here
day.
that we don't talk. So, oh
Yeah.
my God, you look so good. I haven't seen you in like a
Thanks.
couple minutes.
Well, I've been dieting. Pure chicken wing diet is what they're calling it. Yeah.
Wow.
High protein.
So you're dieting.
Yeah. It's
I was on that diet for decades. They told me I was dieting.
Yetting.
Wasn't that word?
No, I quit drinking. So that's been an adventure.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm going it'll be 6 weeks Friday.
I was gonna say, yeah, because it was the week before we went to the GCW show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was February 27th.
Yeah. That was the first time I went out and not had a drink, which was like really tough, honestly.
I remember you're like, I don't think I'm gonna have a drink. I'm like, oh, well, then I won't either. And then we drank. Well, we drink waters and
Red Bulls.
Red Bulls. Yeah, that's right. We
Yeah.
did. Yeah, we drank Red Bulls. That's right.
But yeah, like I was like trying to find like different like non-alcoholic beverages. I found a couple of beers that were pretty decent. But like along with when you don't drink, you eat a lot. And I just found myself grazing all day, every day, and just pounding pasta.
Yeah.
And then I started getting the beer gut from like the non-alcoholic beers. And
Really?
Carrie goes, she goes, well, it's weird that they don't make they have to make a non-alcoholic seltzer, right? I was like, yeah, Carrie, it's called a seltzer.
It's called seltzer water. Poland Spring. Look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, so now I think I'm just gonna stop drinking the non-alcoholic beers too, because yeah, like I probably any weight that I lost when I first stopped drinking, like I gained back in like a week. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, it's a work in progress. You're obviously, for your decision there, you're still in the right direction.
Oh yeah,
You're still doing what you need to do, and I don't really. I mean, I have some drinks when I play, go out, do gigs with the band, but for the most part, I mean, it's not like I came home and drank every day, but once in a while, I'll be like, oh, let's have some drinks. We don't really even do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we went to trivia last week, I had a couple ciders. You know what I mean? But that's I wouldn't do that if I was sitting home. I just went out and had a couple and had some za and stuff. So that was fun, by the way. We got to do that again.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. I liked how everybody was like singing along, and like, of course we were hitting the Journey songs pretty hard. So
that was good, good stuff. Yeah, I think our table, us and that table directly across from us, the big table there, we were definitely like competing to be the loudest. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've gone to that handful of times over the years, and it's always Bobby at Rock and Roll Music Bingo Trivia. I think. Let me get the proper name of it, because I want to. He does a great job. There's been a couple companies that have ripped it off, so I want to give props to the OG Rock and Roll Bingo Music Trivia. So you can find that all around in the Central New York area. So
I thought he was like this old guy, because if I don't, people might not realize this, but like if I don't wear my glasses, I can't see a face within like 6 feet of me. So like looking at the guy up there, I'm like thinking he's some old guy, and like he came around to our table and I looked up, I'm like, who the frig is this nut just walking up, this young kid? And I was like, oh my God, it's him. Like I really need to wear my glasses.
the hell.
I thought he was like 60. He's like probably in his late 30s, early 40s, maybe.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He was very cool guy.
Spring is here. Still snow all over the freaking ground. That sucks ass. But I want to get back out into the big studio outside once it warms up a little bit. That's the only thing with that is it looks a lot better and it's a better setup, but it's cold as hell out there. So
yeah. I can't understand how we're going from like snow covered ground today and then this weekend it's going to be like 70.
And people were in shorts like 3 days ago.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I picked up my yard and filled the hot tub.
You did. Yeah, you put yeah. That's crazy.
So much for that idea.
Big weekend coming up in a couple weeks, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The big one.
A
lot of controversy surrounding the build up to it. So
I have not. All right. So if you would have asked me a week ago, I would have said that I am not looking forward for once. Not really looking too forward to WrestleMania.
Right.
And I was wondering, like, is that because I stopped drinking? Like, maybe, like, it's just, weird. Because, like, WrestleMania is, like, the Super Bowl for me. Like, I get hammered.
The alcohol got me through WWE.
It probably
pushed me through every week.
Dude, sometimes I watch WrestleManias from, like, the last, like, 10 years. And I'm like, I don't even remember this being a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking, like, with all this controversy going on, like, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But if nothing happens, I am going to be so angry.
Well, are you looking forward to it because you want to see how they clean up the mess?
Yes.
Or is it? Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's a lot of probably on a lot of people's minds. When they first started putting stuff together and there was only a couple matches, I'm just like, and we never got around to get on here. Life gets in the way but we were going to come on and do our, like we did last year. We came in like early on and did our, what we thought would maybe come together as a WrestleMania card. And as it got closer, we would, try to make guesses and stuff, but now it's all put together. I'm thinking maybe night 2, they may put something else on there or maybe not a match, but maybe a segment.
Yeah, wrong terminology though, man. It's not put together; it's thrown together.
And another thing that I just literally, I was right now years old when I just remembered that with all these matches that are announced, and we'll talk about those in a few. The big build up, the man, and I love him, but it's too much on wrestling. Jelly Roll. Yeah. Everybody was saying he's going to have a big match, and he's been shoehorned into a bunch of different things. Where's he at?
Yeah.
I thought for sure they were going to put him in some kind of match or something. Maybe it's coming. Maybe him and Kit Wilson. What about like him and Kit and the Miz against Jelly and Hausen? I don't know. I don't know what it would be because Hausen's been with Miz and Kit Wilson, and so has Jelly. So that would make sense, I guess. Based on what they've been doing on the shows the past few weeks.
Maybe he'll just come out and do an open challenge, and Braun Breaker will come in and just spear him out of his sneakers, and that'll be the end of it. Maybe.
Why would you wish that upon the Miz? You are cursed. Should we talk about the card? Do you want to talk about some other stuff, or
let's talk about GCW. We went and saw GCW.
Man.
And I'm not gonna get like ask what was said or anything, but you had a long conversation with
I did
with Amanda Huber.
I did, yeah. So I saw her walking by a couple. So the show we went to is in Rochester. Hop, skip, and a jump from where we live here in Syracuse area.
For our international fans.
Yeah, for our international fans, right? She was there. Brody Jr. was announced on the show. So obviously she was there. Mom was there, and they that's their hometown too. So obviously they're gonna be there. So I saw her walk by a couple times and smiled because I knew her from, I don't know her, but I've met her a few times from back in the 2CW days.
Right.
And then she was walking by at one point, and I tapped her on her arm as she's walking by, and I said, hey, I don't know if you remember, I'm the ring announcer from 2CW. She goes, oh yeah. And then literally we stood there and talked for like 45 minutes, and
yeah,
it
like
was,
a long
cool
time.
because I was asking her about like Brody's training and stuff at TJ and Natty's camp and just all that stuff. And he's just so into it. She said he is so into it. He loves it. And he's just obsessed with it, you know? So that's badass. He's, and obviously later in the show at the GCW show, they set up an angle where he was going to show up the next night. And where was it? In New Hartford, was it? Or no, where was the next night?
Yeah, it was up that way somewhere.
Like
it was
that?
Connecticut or something. Yeah, because I overheard part of the conversation where she said, it sounded like a great idea when he brought it up to me, but now she's got to drive all the way.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to make that drive.
Yeah, she's such a sweetheart, and she's super nice, and she was just standing there chilling out watching the match with us, and I was just like,
yeah,
oh, you don't have to stay here and be obligated to talk with her. She goes, no, I like it. I'm glad we can come out here and watch this instead of being stuck in the back all night. So
yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, it
was kind of chilled.
It was cool. She was always cool when she was around back in the day. She's a former wrestler herself, by the way. So
really, I did not know that.
Absolutely, yep. I believe that's how her and Brody? Big Brody met.
Nice.
Yep. Through
that's
wrestling.
Cool.
Absolutely. But yeah, that GCW show, that was cool. Your first time going to one, right?
So no.
GCW. Oh no, you went to one in Atlantic City, right?
Not in Atlantic City, but in Jersey.
It
was at a church, so they couldn't use like glass or anything because it was in this church. They weren't allowed to.
Right.
They did have some hardcore stuff, but they just couldn't use glass or barbed wire, I think.
Right.
And then I saw another one. I went with you on
Oh, that's
Nick
right. No, that's right. You went on Halloween. That's right. Duh.
Yeah.
I was leading to it was Bobby's first time, but for some reason I was thinking it was your first time. Duh. You went to the last one with me and Nick. That's right.
Yeah.
The Halloween one where you dressed up like woo, like the Nature Boy.
Greatest Halloween gimmick ever. Walking into and we said it too. We're in the car. I mean, I got the whole regalia, like knee pads, boots, robe, wig, sunglasses. Awesome. And
you were so
one of you guys, one of you guys were like, "Wouldn't it be great if you walked in and you're the only person dressed up?" We all had a laugh. Like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's Halloween. No, it's gonna. Sure enough, I walk in pretty much Ric Flair, and everyone's like, at first it was like, "Who's this dork?" But by the end of the night, people were taking their picture with me and stuff, and so it was fun. It was my discomfort faded after a couple of.
No, it was a lot of fun. And Shotzi was freaking amazing that night. Remember they were brawling by the bar right over near where we were, and I was like,
on the bar. They were on top of the bar
doing dives off the bar and stuff. Yeah.
It
was pretty badass.
It was a good show, man. They put on a good show. Even when they can't, New York doesn't allow them to do a whole lot as far as their hardcore options, but
there can never be any blood or anything because of the New York State Athletic Commission and all that. But
right. And they still managed to put on a great show.
Yep. Absolutely. I'm trying to find, should have had this ready. Let's see if I can. What else was on that show? Refresh my memory.
Colin Delaney made an appearance during Brody Jr.'s appearance, which was really cool because obviously we know and love Colin, and he just he had surgery, and so he had crutches. He was on crutches and had a boot on, but still found a way to get involved. So that was cool. Always cool to see Colin out and about. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but let's see. We had a balcony dive. There's a kid that does a balcony dive every time we're
Dude,
there.
he went up. I'm like, he's coming down. He's coming down. We were kind of like standing underneath the balcony, but
we saw him make his exit toward the balcony, so we knew.
You said we saw him naked. I'm like, I don't remember that.
Well, you weren't in the bathroom.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That's why you set me away to go get the Red Bulls. Son of a. All right. Well, I was gonna try to find the picture of I was going to try to find the picture of us together. I found it, but I'm trying to send it over to the computer. We're using a brand new program for the first time here on Slams and Jams this fine evening, and it's being a big pain in the ass, but that's okay.
Because I couldn't get my shit to work last time.
Right. That's okay.
And I will blame everything but me for that.
Even though in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. Do we have to? Do we need to point fingers?
Just like with the very first night I bought this program, and actually for 2 nights in a row, I'm throwing things against the wall and so pissed, and I'm so mad I bought this. And come to find out, because I couldn't hear the feedback on the recording, and come to find out it was I just had the headphone jack and had the wrong setting. But yeah, anyways, enough about our shortcomings. We started dabbling a little bit about it. Let's talk about Wrestlemania.
Yeah.
As we speak, this morning, the card's pretty much laid out, but this morning on ESPN, they laid out what matches are going to be what night. So let's go. Let's talk about night uno. Let's go to bada boom. Look at that. There's the card.
Look at that.
Would you just look at it?
Let's just look at it, Billy. Just look at it.
Let's start from the bottom down there. The big 6-man tag team match. They just set this up on Monday Night Raw a couple nights ago. Last night,
which looks like a Monday Night Raw match.
Well, it does look like it should be on there. And this is the first thing that Nick told me, then we were talking about it this morning, is, man, 1 year later, Jey Uso he's going from being in the world title match to here we are. And then the only other thing I have to say about that match is poor LA Knight. Come on, man.
Yeah. Like how you'd have to be a monkey to throw more shit at him. You know what I mean? Like every friggin' pay-per-view, it seems he just gets thrown to the side,
It's so crazy. And you look at like just a few months back, what, six months? Because that's when Seth went out, right? Bro, 6 months ago, the Vision was like the pushed group on TV. And then boom, they started falling like freaking Humpty Dumpty. Braun.
Yeah, and Vince always had a backup plan. And I feel like they just threw all their eggs in one basket, and they were like, "That's going to be WrestleMania this year." Well, what if it can't be? Well, what do you mean if it can't be? If one guy gets injured, we'll replace him. And what if they all get injured? Oh, what are the odds of that? Pating. Right. Here we go.
It's crazy. And then they put the belts on Logan in Theory, and that doesn't do anything for him. It's too far gone. It's too far gone.
Yeah, and it doesn't do anything for the belts. Most importantly.
Right. So, prediction for that one, I'm gonna predict that Speed's gonna turn to help the other guys win. So I'm gonna predict the Usos and LA Knight are gonna win.
I'm gonna predict that I'm gonna start drinking again if I have to watch that match in its entirety.
Jesus.
And maybe the only way to get through it. But yeah, I mean, it's just a crowd match. It's just something to get the crowd jumping, So
yep.
I think the Usos and LA Knight will win it. And
yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Maybe we'll be lucky enough to see Logan Paul do something cool off the top or do something innovative. He
usually comes up with something big. Big. I'm just looking at this picture. Oh my God, they made AJ Lee look very old in that picture. I don't know if you could see it.
Oh my God! Yeah, she does look. She doesn't even look like herself.
Yeah, it looks like somebody. It looks like if her and
it looks like Victoria.
Maybe Victoria a little bit. Yeah, I was thinking like she almost kind of looks like, she looks old in that picture, and she's definitely not as old as that picture makes her look like. But it almost looks like kind of like if Kathy Kelly was older. Doesn't it almost kind of look like Kathy Kelly? I think so.
Yeah, and Becky Lynch looks like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, it is weird.
And I don't mean that figuratively. I mean literally looks like a deer.
Right. Yeah, she does. Yeah, they got her. Yeah, it's so weird though.
Her eyes all pulled off to the side.
the way they did this when they were first starting to show the when they were first starting to show the graphics for WrestleMania, remember when they were showing them and they were showing everybody like ripped to the core? Everybody had like the freaking 8-packs. I'm like, okay,
like comic book
Jacob
characters.
Fatu does not have a gut like that. He's gotten himself into shape, but please, he does not. It's hilarious. Speaking of Jacob Fatu, there's another. Oh, I didn't even notice in the graphic. One of those two matches is going to be first because it says first hour on ESPN2.
Oh wow, yeah,
and it's great. It's squared off. So one of those, you know what? It would actually. I don't know if they would open up with the unsanctioned match.
I was gonna say, are they? Is this claiming that those two matches are going to be like pre-show matches?
I don't know if it's pre-show, but they're going to show the first hour on ESPN2. But like, which one of those two matches would be more of a banger to open up the show?
Oh,
they both could do the job for different reasons.
They will open the show with the 6-man tag. They have to. I mean, they're not going to open the show. I don't know, man. I mean, they're both open the show with a banger.
Off for that first hour. So whatever one's first, the other one's going to be second.
I would do the 6-man because then if you do the Fatu versus McIntyre match after, then people are going to like, oh my God, that was amazing. Because they're not going to say that about that 6-man match, you know?
And if they do, if they do McIntyre and Fatu, they're obviously going to leave nothing unturned. And then they go right into the 6-man tag. People are going to be like, oh, bathroom break already. Here we go. You know?
Yeah.
So, so it'll probably be the 6-man. Then Fatu and McIntyre. That's tough to figure out who's going to win that because
it bothers me that that's on the undercard though. That McIntyre Fatu match.
I don't know if it's necessarily considered the undercard though. It's not like the pre-show. It's actually WrestleMania. It's just they're showing the first hour on ESPN2. It's still going to be on on the app with the main card. Like I work there or something, like I know for a fact, but I'm just assuming that's how it is.
But essentially for free if anyone has ESPN2 and
right.
as part of their cable package, it's a free match, so it's not really, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I see.
Like, remember, you used to be able to watch the pre-show matches for free, and then WrestleMania would hit. So I'm looking at it as
or like on AEW when they have their pre-show, and then the pre-show ends and the match isn't over. They did that on the last one. The match wasn't over yet. And then like the pay-per-view opened up with like 4 people left in a battle royal. People are like, what the hell is going on? Because a lot of people don't watch the pre-show. They just start watching the pay-per-view. They're like,
I watched it like 2 days later. I watched the pay-per-view and it started with, I was like, what is going on here? Like, I feel like I'm missing something. MJF was making fun of that the other day too, making fun of Tony Khan. Like he's like, what, like something about like, would I rather have 8 matches on a pay-per-view or 16? And he's like, definitely 8. You know,
you sent that
Tony
clip
Khan's a sure getter.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jacob to win that one.
Yeah, definitely. He's owed a big win, I think.
And poor Drew, but I'm gonna have to go with poor Drew, but I'm gonna have to go with Fatu.
Drew Fatu. And then maybe they'll form a tag team, and it'll be an awful idea.
There you go. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way Match, also known as shoehorn as many people onto the card as we can.
I don't know about this one. This is going to be
Nia Jax and Lash Legend, the champs, defending against Alexa and Charlotte, Bailey and Lyra, and Nikki and Brie, the Garcias. I mean the Bellas, because they're allowed to use that name again because they're here.
All right, let's cast our votes here, and and a series of elimination. Who is Nia Jax going to injure? We're gonna start with one of the Bellas.
Goodness. Well, Nikki's already ripe for the pickings. She's already got a bad wheel.
She's got bad everything.
Actually, I'm thinking about it, looking in here, because it's happened to a bunch of them. I'm not trying to be any kind of way, but it's literally happened to a bunch of them recently. Who's going to have the wardrobe malfunction? Will it be Charlotte again? Will it be Lyra again? Or will it be Nikki again?
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm going to predict Did Bailey and Lyra hold the tag belts already?
I couldn't answer that, but their whole premise going into this match is that they feel like they haven't been taken seriously when. So if you think they've had the belts before, then that already says that people take them seriously.
I don't know that they did. I know Charlotte. I'm predicting the Bellas are going to win the belts.
Oh my God! If that happens, God, we're off to a rough start. If that happens, I'm going to go with
And everybody's
Charlotte
going to go,
and,
yes, yes,
oh
yes,
my God!
yes.
And Daniel Bryan comes down and kicks both their heads off.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Alexa and Charlotte just because God save
You
us.
think they're going to win them back?
I just hope they do. I don't know why they've stuffed them into a tag team
Hated when they put them together as a team, and now I love it. Now they just like go together just because it's been so long. They've been together for a long time.
They had no chemistry at first. And I think now they actually have some chemistry. So,
and same with Lyra and Bailey too.
Yeah,
I like Lyra a lot. I think Lyra's got a lot of potential. I loved that they gave her that IC title run as the first champ.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree with that. Like, I think Lyra. I mean, she's better now. Don't get me wrong. I think she's better now. But I saw her as the female. I saw her as the female Uso.
Oh no.
I thought her run. I watched every week, and every week she would botch every week, and I'm like, why are they? Why is she Intercontinental Champion? And then she lost it. I'm like, okay, I think she's with Bailey. I think they put her with Bailey so Bailey could teach her a thing or two about what.
It makes sense too because Bailey's incredible.
Yeah.
Remember when Lyra and Becky had the whatever the match and she
point in case
the cuffs came off and she slid it back on.
Oh, well, we'll
they
just
showed
put
it on
those back
Unreal.
on.
Like, no, she put it back on. No, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, the women's tag team title match. There we go. Speaking of the women, the women's Intercontinental Championship match. AJ Lee defending against Becky Lynch. I don't think they're going to give AJ a super short little run like she's had so far. So I think she's going to retain.
I don't know, man. This is a tough one. I'm nervous about it. Because obviously I'm nervous for AJ Lee because I like AJ Lee. And but time away is time away, man. Yep. And if they're not working together to some capacity throughout, like between now and then, in the ring, like I just hope that they can keep up with each other, that their steps, I'm really nervous that it might go off the rails. But if it doesn't, and they're tight in there, then it's gonna be an awesome match.
Yeah, I mean, I think their first match was decent.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah,
there's a couple things, but I mean, one could expect. I mean, I guess one of two things. You still got it, or wow, she's rusty. And I don't think she was rusty really, but again, she wasn't. I mean, it's 10 years later. She wasn't what she was before, but she's still great. And she's
in great shape.
Yeah, wicked great shape.
Unreal.
Yep. Yeah, looking good, and I like it. She's back in the. Remember, for the longest time, it was like AJ Lee, pipe dream, and then she came back, and now she's like a champion, and it's just weird. Weird how that all came about. Speaking
I can't think of any way that she'd lose it if as long as the match is a good match. I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll if it turns into a botch fest, they might change it on the spot and give it back to Becky. But because I've noticed they've been doing that lately when it comes to titles.
I love Becky and Becky would be better in that position of if AJ wins, she can. I don't know that they would continue this feud, but she can go on and there's a new challenger for her. Or I said AJ, right? Yeah. If Becky, I think it's better for both of them if Becky loses, AJ wins. AJ can go on. She can go on to a new program with someone, which would be awesome. It'll be awesome for everybody to see. Becky, with her character, every excuse in the book, you know what I mean? And then maybe even someone comes out and was like, you know what? I'm so sick of hearing you whine. Shut up, you know? And then that starts something new for her.
Her character is born to lose. It really is.
That newest incarnation of Becky Lynch is awesome. It's great. It's it's not just me saying it. Sports Illustrated saying it. The Bleacher Report saying it. It's basically it's obviously it's a takeoff of the what's his name there, the man who shall not be named. And speaking of whatever I said a couple minutes ago about that, things that don't make any sense or got put together, whatever. Rollins and Gunther.
Okay, now one of you, I don't know if it was you, Nick, Bobby, might have been Jimmy, might have been my buddy Jeff at work. One of you fuckers called this and said, you know what's going to happen.
It was Nick.
You know what's going to happen.
It was
Gunther is going to tell Paul Heyman, you owe me a favor, and it'll be Brock versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Sure enough, Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, holy shit, the kid was right. He's like, you're going to owe me big. And I'm like, but more than a thank you. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's going to win. He's going to be like, I want Brock.
And this is a pattern. This is a pattern for Nick. Because he made a lot of claims for last year's WrestleMania.
Yep.
Well before it happened, and he nailed them. So I'm taking that kid to Vegas, man.
There you go. Oh, we're going to WrestleMania? Let's go.
Let's go. I did find a ticket. Okay, speaking of WrestleMania and ticket sales. Oh, no one mentioned that? Oh, sorry.
We're getting there.
I found a ticket for WrestleMania. Floor seats. Opposite side of the aisle. They were about maybe a third of the way from the rail. And it was like $850 a ticket, which for WrestleMania, I think is a pretty solid price. Because everything else was in like the $10,000 range that was like up close and stuff. So I was like, $850, man. Like, I don't have that kind of what people call FU money, as CM Punk put it on Raw. But if I did, I probably would have just bought them just for like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I got these.
Step one. Check.
Yeah, they're not going to, because all the seats around them were more expensive. I don't know why those were. I can't see where there would be any kind of obstacle in your way. But it was very, very disheartening not to buy those. I really wanted them.
This match, I think it's just makes sense for Gunther to go over. And I think he's going to go over because I think Braun Breaker's going to come back and interfere. I saw a shot, I think it was Fightful reported that Braun Breaker's cleared.
All right.
He's cleared to come back now. He's going to interfere in this match. He's going to make Rollins lose. It will then very naturally break off into a Rollins Breaker program and a Gunther
where it should have been
program. Yeah. Back to the original plan. Back to the original plan that everybody was talking about: Rollins and Breaker and Gunther and Lesnar. That's what the rumors were for WrestleMania from the get-go.
Yeah, and Rollins will get Breaker, and then during that match, he'll get tsunami'd out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, Bronson will come back.
Bronson will come back.
The family's back together.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Let's start this for next year's WrestleMania.
I guess it makes sense. They were both, men without a what's the saying there? A man without a country or something like that. Whatever. They were both men without a match, and they just made sense kind of to put them together. And now that we just kind of talk that out, it makes even more sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that do or don't make sense, the Women's World Championship match. Stephanie Vaquer, Vacher.
Sure would.
Defending the title, hopefully hopefully against Liv Morgan, because last night on Raw, she happened to pop in on a little conversation between Liv and Roxanne, and their noggins hit pretty hard together. So yeah, and there they are.
Concussion protocol.
Holy Jesus!
You know what's even worse though? Like, because right after they clunk heads, she throws her into like a TV, which, I mean, come on, anyone can break a flat screen with their head. You know, I would take a flat screen shot. I'm not too, afraid of that. But the fact that she had that giant goose egg on her forehead and had to ram her head into something.
I literally thought and still think that maybe Roxanne was knocked out because she didn't move. The sound that made when their heads collided was gross.
Oh man!
And then Roxy just went down and did not move at all. No. She didn't sell or anything. Just like, I'm like,
you could hear the impact of their heads hitting.
Yeah, it was like somebody smacking somebody.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's a tough one. So Liv's in the match, which I'm sure everybody's like, oh, she, all the dirt sheet, the websites of, oh, she's not going to be on. Okay, it's 11 days away. Calm down.
Yeah.
I don't want Stephanie to lose it. I really don't. But it's almost like Liv has to win.
Yeah. And they haven't had I don't know, man. Like, I feel like they haven't had a whole lot of TV time as far as like match in-ring stuff goes. I don't know. Maybe they have. Maybe I'm just like, it's just in the background for me right now.
Well, for those two, they've been building it up every week.
Yeah, they
did a lot of interview stuff and a lot of back and forth and a lot of Spanish.
It's I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Like, they're kind of almost turning the tables, I feel, as far as like Stephanie McClure goes. Like, they're trying to make her this badass, but she's really just coming across as a heel to me with the whole thing.
A little bit.
Liv, obviously, I mean, she's supposed to be the heel, but I think
people love her.
Garners, she garners a lot of sympathy, and I think after like her little botched, headbutt last night there, she's probably like the odds-on favorite going into it.
And I think with Liv, I think she garners a lot. If I could borrow your word, I think she garners a lot of respect.
Yeah.
If you remember Liv back remember she was back in the trio with what was her name? The girl with the green hair. She went to AEW.
Shotzi?
No, not Shotzi. No, different. No. With Sarah. With
okay, yeah.
Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan, and what the frick was the other girl's name? She went to AEW, and then she had a baby with Cool Hand Luke there. What's his name there? I remember the faction.
I can't believe it. But yeah, they were a 6-man. Remember, 6-woman team. They were a faction.
Yeah.
And that's how she started out. Even before that in NXT, she was just this little blonde, little bippy girl, and she's really, really come into her own. She's like one of the biggest critics that I listen to. Jim Cornette, he even, back in, he hates the little girls, you know what I mean? Cause he's just, but he's
sure,
like,
he does.
Yeah. He's, oh my God. He freaking praises the shit out of her. Him and Brian both on that show. He's not the be all end all, but when you get praise from him,
she
he's
reminds
a hard
me
critic, basically. So
she reminds me of very Alexa Bliss, but like at the height of her career.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say she's not at the height of her career now. Like I hate to say it because I still want to see Alexa Bliss, rise in the ranks, so to speak, and
be more and just been stuck in a tag team.
In a tag team, yeah. But I kind of feel like Liv is surpassing her.
Oh, Liv has far surpassed.
Yeah, but has that same like energy that Alexa used to have prior to the faction that she had with, or the team she had with Bray Wyatt.
I think with the two of them, and it's kind of similar in the aspect that they're little, they're really little, but they're spitfires.
Yeah.
They're little, but they're ass kickers. And live more than Alexa, I think. But yeah, that should be actually Stephanie and Liv should be a really good match. Actually, a lot of these matches, if you look at like, maybe not the women's tag team title match, but if you looking at night one here, all of these matches should be solid. That's one thing you can say. They ended up putting together a solid card for WrestleMania this year.
Yeah.
And it's different, it's not same old. And then there's the main event, the WWE Championship, and I got my Cody Rhodes jacket on. Cody Rhodes. Look at the back. Cody. Can you see the back? Can you see it?
Well, I see that you have a shirt or a jacket on, and I can see the back of it.
You see the
Can't
logo?
really see. Not really.
Cody Rhodes.
But I can tell it's a Cody Rhodes. Did you really? When did you get that? Have you always had that?
Nick got it for me. He bought it for me for like Christmas or something like last year. But I'm going to be fair. If anyone's offended by my Cody Rhodes attire, I will unzip.
Oh, Jesus, don't do it.
And show my Cody Rhodes shirt underneath. I came prepared.
I did.
Why am I so pro Cody Rhodes? Well, first of all, because I like him. Second of all, because of this motherfucker. Sorry. Anyways, speaking of being shoehorned into something, Cody Rhodes against Randy Orton for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Wish we could stop there.
Wish we could too.
That match has all the history and every reason to happen. A lot of build, a lot of things to go back on, to play off, and then here we are. We don't really need to go deep into it, but here we are with the brass throwing Pat McAfee in to try to get more ticket sales. And I guess I understand the fact that, he's one of the biggest names on the ESPN platform, and that's where the pay-per-view is going to be. And, more eyes on the product because they're trying to get some non-wrestling fans that eyes are on him every day to watch him be on WrestleMania. But it just for wrestling itself, it's just
this is where it gets awful, and scary, because this means they can interject themselves anywhere, anytime, and change whatever they want and do what. Remember back when we first went to Saudi for a pay-per-view and they wanted Yokozuna, and WWE had to explain that Yokozuna has expired. He's no longer with us anymore. And they still wanted Yokozuna.
No, we don't care. We want him.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
This is what this is the same mentality that TKO has, where they're like, you know what, it reminds me of old WCW, where they would have like Beetlejuice on the show or something, because Ed Ferrara is like, oh, that guy's funny, bring him on the show. It made no sense, and they just threw things. If they can do that, they could ruin WWE forever, with one fell swoop. Like CM Punk said last night, this isn't drawing more people. What's going to draw more people is lowering your goddamn ticket prices back to where families can go and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
You're catering to the rich. And that's a huge problem in our country, if I can get political for a second. Catering to the rich is not going to help things prosper.
Correct.
Destroying this fucking company.
Correct.
And end scene.
And prediction time. I really want to see Randy win it. Is there a chance that McAfee, to get out of this mess, McAfee turns on Orton? Sides with Cody?
I want something bigger than that to happen. I want to see The Rock come out or something.
So did you hear in Punk's interview last night when he started dissing Rock?
Yeah.
A few different times.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he might show up. Maybe not in this match,
what
but
I'm thinking.
something to do in probably, if anything, in the Roman Punk match.
It could be in the Roman Punk
he's the one
match,
that's saying it, and obviously Rock's aligned with Roman.
Yeah.
But when he started saying that, and he goes, he's a big, he used to be a big movie star. You know? And I was like, oh boy. I think I typed in our chat. I'm like, well, Rock's going to get involved sometime soon.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd like to see Cody go over here, but I think I don't know. I don't know.
I think I got to agree with you to an extent. I think Cody will turn heel. I think Cody will win. Yeah, I think he will win, but I think it's going to be The Rock that helps him, and that'll be a feud, like or a faction, and then you would have like CM Punk, Randy Orton, and let's see, somebody else that's very against. Maybe Kevin Owens comes back.
Yeah, that's got. I hope he does come back.
And then you have your 3-on-3 faction build up.
So who's your 3 with Cody and Rock?
It'd be McAfee.
That would be
the Dennis Rodman. It'd be like NWO.
That would be the
TKO versus
drizzling
WWE.
Dog shits.
It would be awful. Awful.
Oh my God.
I stole that whole thing. I read that online. I thought it was funny though. But
I'm gonna go with I'm going with Cody to win.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I am too. But I still think he turns heel. Cody turns heel. Because his whole promo that he did on SmackDown at the end of SmackDown where he said, but you're just not ready. I hear the voices too, but you're not ready to hear what they have to say.
What if let me ask you,
voices are going to tell them that what we're not ready for them to hear what they have to say. What they're saying is
yeah, but you don't know what they have to say or what they're saying or something. Yeah, maybe. What are the and obviously I'm biased because I love the dude, but they used him in this storyline a couple different times. Is Cardona not big enough to be involved in this match somehow?
I thought about this while I was at the gym tonight, actually, because I was listening to WWE themes while I was working out, and it popped in my head. I'm like, what if Cardona went in? But then, like you said, I was like, but no one would care. No offense to Cardona, because I love
that's
him.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you. What about I'm going to take it a step further. What if he gets involved and turns on Cody and causes Cody to if he caused Cody to lose, maybe causes Cody to lose, and then they do a Cody Cardona program without the title.
I think for that to work, we would have had to see Cardona more than we have so far.
And not teaming with Apollo Crews on main event.
Right.
And losing to Kit Wilson and everybody else so far.
Yeah. They would have had to
I
had them in backstage.
I would love
segments.
He's got such a fucking look and he can talk and I don't know, man. Just give him a shot. Yeah. Maybe one of the lower belts or something, you know what I mean?
Well, if LA Knight's not getting a shot, what makes you think Matt Cardona's gonna?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
LA being like, what the fuck? Yeah. Do I want out of my contract? Yeah. All right. So that's night 1. Let's bippity bop over to night 2.
Oh, bippity bop.
Bippity boppity boo. Bippity boppity blue. Oh, look at that. Because it's like blue. So like I went right to it. This is first night has 7 matches. This one here has 6 announced. Holy shit. I just noticed, look at the bottom. First hour on ESPN. Are they opening up No, they'll open up with the ladder match. That's a hot match to open up with.
Yeah,
I looked at it first. I'm like, are they opening up with Lesnar and Femi? Holy Christ!
That's so weird, man. That's such a main event match.
Yeah.
Brock wants to leave. Brock wants to go home.
He wants to go. He wants to get the first flight out of there.
Yeah. Wants to get the fuck out of there. Dude, it better not be a squash match. I'll be so pissed.
Oh, that would be lame. Remember Goldberg? The Goldberg match?
Yeah, it was on my birthday. I had people over for my birthday because people that weren't even wrestling fans, but they knew Goldberg and they were like, "Oh, this is going to be good." And they all came over and it just bombed. Jason Eldred even came over for that. He's
really,
nice. Yeah, he's not a huge wrestling fan.
I was going to say that's weird because he doesn't even like wrestling.
Yeah, and he was all about it. He was like, "Yeah, I kind of want to see this." And yeah, and then it was like 3 seconds, and everyone in the room turned their head at me at the same time. They're all like, "Well, did you watch this?" And then I had to defend myself. No, it gets better, I swear.
I swear, stay. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I just noticed. Tell me you noticed something on this picture right here.
The demon.
Yes, I just noticed that. They just threw that in there out of nowhere.
He said something on Raw about it. But I didn't catch it. I didn't catch what he said, but he said something that alluded to it. So everybody was
now,
like, holy
hold
shit,
on
the
a
demon
second.
at WrestleMania.
Were these graphics made by WWE?
That I don't know, but I do know that everybody said that it's going to be the demon.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. It's going to be happen somewhere. It's going to happen,
Mm-hmm. And how about to start out the show? How about the insertion of Rey Mysterio in this ladder match?
Someone who said it? Santi Zap. You ever see him?
No.
He's like he's a streamer.
Okay.
He's like, oh, did Ray just play the ultimate? What did he say? The ultimate game of chess and wait for Brock to get a match so he couldn't be retired. And all of a sudden he says, okay, I'm better now.
I did see that. I did see that. Yeah.
It's hilarious. That ladder match, my prediction is it's going to be a banger. Oh, I just found the weirdest picture on the weirdest picture on the other one was AJ Lee. The weirdest picture on this graphic, this whole page here is
I know what you were going to say, JD McDonough.
Look at him. What is
another deer.
Like
it's another deer.
Looks
like an avatar.
Like
the movie Avatar.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, he does. His nose. Now if you go back to Becky too. Wait, let's go back over.
They're the same person.
Look at Becky.
You ever notice?
Like they use the same.
You ever notice you don't see JD McDonough and Becky Lynch in the same room?
Did you ever notice you never see JD McDonough and Becky Lynch in the same forest?
Chasing the side of your car.
Right around November, they're like nowhere to be found. Where are they? We're in hiding. It's hunting season.
That's why his forehead's so huge, so we can put antlers on it.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
so the this ladder match is going to be a banger for the Intercontinental title. JD McDonough, Dragon Lee, Penta, the champ, Rusev thrown in there
for whatever fucking
spots.
reason. Gotta get him in there.
The Javon Evans and then Rey Mysterio added in. I'm gonna predict. Honestly, I would love to see Penta.
Retain.
He really hasn't had it all that super long. Yeah. I have a feeling they're strapping. They took the rocket off Jey Uso and said, "Thank you very much. I'll take that from you." And they're popping it on. Not that we already don't know that, but they're popping it on Javon. So I'm thinking maybe Javon might take that IC title here.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's still fresh. I would honestly like to see Dragon Lee out of nowhere.
Think fucking what do they call it? What do they call it? When the odds are against you, the like in the races, the
odds on favorite?
No, the opposite of that.
The opposite of favorite.
The opposite of odds on favorite.
The least likely to win.
The least likely you would think would win. Oh shit, what's the term? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No.
How cool would it be for JD McDonough to take that?
I would be all
Prop
for
him up
it.
a little bit, you know.
I really wish like people didn't make fun of his forehead so much, because I mean it's really not that huge.
He probably did this. He probably did this graphic himself, because look, it kind of covers it up a little bit.
It does.
Like,
it
you
does.
know what? I'm a graphic artist. Let me give me that. Let me stick right there. Okay. How's that? Is that better? That looks
like
great, right?
If you look at his head compared to Penta's, it's like, and everyone else's, it's like super tiny.
It is. Yeah, he probably shrunk it down.
Like they shrunk.
I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit. There we go.
Starring Penta, and we have we have Rey Mysterio Jr. in this, and a small child with long hair has entered the fray.
It's hilarious.
Good stuff.
Rusev's obviously in there for the big man spots. There's going to be a lot of flying around in that match, but
do you feel sorry for Rusev?
Not really.
For being
no.
put in this match?
No.
Do you think they just
he's got a match at WrestleMania? Look how many people that don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wish he had a good program going, or he could have a singles match that would have been.
The word I was looking for is the something horse. The
something horse?
I don't know. Not the word something, but the blank horse.
Beating a dead horse?
No,
at this point? I think you are.
No. All right, you start talking about the next match, Lesnar and Femi, and I'm going to find out what the term is.
Okay.
Google it.
This is really important too.
It is, because it's killing me. It's killing me over here.
It'll keep you up at night. So I think Lesnar has been selling incredibly for Obafemi, which again makes me nervous about this match, because I want to see a good match. I don't want to squash. I don't know, like the whole Goldberg squash, as you mentioned earlier. I don't want to see a repeat of that at WrestleMania.
I don't think we will.
I almost feel like, now that I know that it's on the first hour on ESPN, that I think we're gonna. Like, now I feel like, because that ladder match is going to take a lot of time. It is an hour, though. You're right. I don't think the ladder match will be more than a half hour, right?
No, I don't think so.
And they can't fill it in with like 20
about the
minutes.
ladder match, right?
Yeah. Because I'm trying to break this down into an hour. Because I'm hoping.
Breaking news. Hold on. Wait, we have breaking news.
Thank
you. The dark horse, ladies and gentlemen. The dark
horse.
I believe, let's go back for a second. I believe JD McDonough's the dark horse in that match. I think
what a brilliant deduction.
He's the underdog. That's another word I saw in there. Anyways, I think the Lesnar and Oba buildup has been fantastic. I think that they're on SmackDown, so there's going to be one more. How many more SmackDowns before? Oh, there's 2 more SmackDowns before Mania.
2 more SmackDowns.
I think this coming SmackDown, which would be the 10th, this is where Brock. I don't want to say leaves Oba laying, but
SmackDown or Raw? You mean Raw, right?
No, it's SmackDown, isn't it? Oh, is it a Raw? You're right. It said it's on Raw. Anyways, what I meant to say was on Raw the 13th. I think Brock gets the upper hand in the battle, because I think the first couple times it was Oba, then it was Oba, and then this past week, last night, Brock got the jump on him, but it ended up them both being even.
Yeah,
I think
Brock hasn't really gotten his in yet.
Next week, Brock gets his in. He gets his in next week. That's the go home Raw before Mania, and then it's just on. That's
or
huge.
how about this? You got 2 weeks to build up. How about Oba still gets the upper hand on Brock both weeks, and then Brock takes him out at Mania so that he looks strong going into his match with Gunther in SummerSlam.
So there's only one more week. There's only one more Raw before Mania. The 13th.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jeez. I'm in thinking beginning of this week. Okay.
That's okay. I thought it was SmackDown the whole time. So
Yeah, I think sorry. Well, it's all blue.
right. Maybe that's why. That's probably exactly why. So I'm predicting Javon in the tag team match. I'm predicting. This is tough. You know what? I'm predicting Oba because Brock, I think, will do business and put Oba over. And if Brock loses this match to Oba, I don't think Brock figuratively loses anything. I don't think he, he's not like all of a sudden, oh, he's a jobber, he lost. You know what I mean? I think he can bounce right back and go into this thing with Gunther and not
like he did when he fell on the entrance ramp.
Right. He bounced right back up. Yep, exactly. That's exactly right.
I think Lesnar losing is it's too big. It's like, to say that like it's not going to hurt him to lose is like saying it's not going to hurt the Undertaker to lose at WrestleMania, because this is the guy that ended the Undertaker's career. This is the guy that has beaten everybody in seconds. I think, would that put Obafemi over? Yeah, huge. But I think it would kind of kill a lot of momentum for Brock going into his match with Gunther. So I'm gonna go with Brock. I don't want Brock.
Wow.
I mean, I kind of don't want the Gunther match at all. Or to what you had said, perhaps Lesnar loses, and that is the catalyst for his match with Gunther, is that he feels defeated. He feels he can't do it. He feels
or Gunther says, you couldn't even win at WrestleMania. You couldn't win at the big one.
Right.
And that's his. Maybe you should
motivation.
Just retire, and maybe I can help you do that.
Yeah.
Plus, Just bare facts. Oba's the next big thing. Not to.
Oh yeah.
To steal a phrase that someone used to use, the man across the ring from him, he is the next big thing. Oba is the star of the future.
Yeah.
Well, one of the stars of the future. And now let's move on to the next match for the other star of the future. United States Championship match.
Yeah,
Tricky Williams. Williams against Sami Zayn. Trick's 100% winning that title in that match.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
This was set up just to put that title on Trick Williams.
Yeah, and the crowd is going to be going insane for Trick Williams too.
They were already booing Sammy. They were booing him on the last show. They booed him when he won the title. Yeah. So I think that was set up that way just to get that title on Trick Williams. Now, poor Carmelo Anthony. They kind of just poor Carmelo Anthony. He's former SU star Carmelo Anthony. But anyways, let's talk about Carmelo.
Carmelo Hayes, man. I didn't even catch it.
Carmelo Hayes. He's maybe he'll be involved somehow. I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Like this, like you said, the whole paper champion thing with Sami Zayn. It would be great. Let's how about this? How about Kevin Owens costs Sami Zayn the belt? Can you tell I really want to see Kevin Owens come back?
Oh, I really do too. He's my boy. Yeah,
I think with all this shit going on right now, it's like the perfect place for him to be.
Two things that I would hate about that. One, we've seen Sammy and Kevin to death. And yes, I know, fight forever, but we've seen them to death against each other.
Wasn't that where the direction they were headed? Weren't they heading into a match when he got injured?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think he did. I think it was. Didn't he?
No, because you remember one of his last matches was that ladder match against Cody. That match against Cody, and Sammy came out and helped Owens during that.
But What was the promo
Everybody
that
came
he
out and pulled him
cut?
off the table. And everybody's
What
like,
was-
"Oh my God, that's Sami Zayn!"
Yes, but what was the promo? I think one of the last things he did, didn't he cut a promo in his car, Kevin Owens?
Yeah, but I don't think that was about Sammy, was it?
I feel like it was. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
That was
I'm
him
gonna
when he
look it
was.
up now.
I think that was just his feud with Cody. I think.
Is that who he was feuding with? I'm trying to think of who he was like they were setting him up with before
Orton.
he
It was Orton.
was it or ooh,
Yep, it was Orton.
Ooh.
It was Orton. Yep. Because remember he packaged pile drive Orton, and Orton was out for a while. It was definitely Orton, because he packaged pile drive Orton, and Orton was out for months, and then Orton came back, and they were building up to the match, and then they couldn't have the match. Was it Mania? They were supposed to wrestle, I think, at Mania, and they took Owens out because he had to get the neck surgery.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep. It was Orton.
All right, we'll put him in that match.
Speaking of Orton, remember speaking of Owens and Orton, remember when they were feuding with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory? And I can't remember the exact premise.
Oh
but
my God, yeah.
Remember they had the golf cart, and they took the golf cart from the arena over to the stadium or whatever it was.
When we were just talking about it, all I could think of was like, dude, it'd be great if Kevin Owens came back on a golf cart down the WrestleMania.
There you go. He's had some big moments, man. He's had some big WrestleMania moments.
Yeah.
Him and Sammy winning the tag belts a few years ago.
That was cool.
Him and Austin at
The
38.
stunner. Yeah.
Dude. What, 38 was the Austin match. 39 was when he won the tag belts. That was the main event, wasn't it? Was that the main event on one of the nights?
It was. It was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that was the main event. Wait, did Kevin Owens main event WrestleMania 2 years in a row?
Possibly.
I think he did. I think him and Austin were last. Maybe.
And then who did he wrestle during the COVID mania? I remember he jumped off the boat.
Was it Roman? I think it was Roman.
Might have been.
Yeah. I have to look that up. Let's do a Kevin Owens show sometime.
Yeah.
The Kevin Owens show.
The Kevin Owens show.
Let's do it.
Who else?
All right, we're both in agreement that Tricky Williams is winning that one, right?
Yeah.
Tricky Williams, as Santino would call him. WWE Women's Championship match: Jade Cargill defending against Rhea Ripley. I gotta say Rhea's gonna win this one. That's my predict.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not a big Jade Cargill fan. I never really was when she was at AEW. I just felt like she was all limbs and very klutzy, I guess I want to say. Like she doesn't
kind of like a deer.
Strength.
Are we going back to this now? She's like a deer.
I feel like she's gonna take my rear view mirror off if she runs near my car.
Bull in a china shop.
But yeah, pretty much. And she dressed like a red Q-tip.
You loved it. You're like, what the hell is she wearing?
She looked like a dust mop. She was ridiculous.
Honestly, I really like her character. I like her.
Great physique.
Yeah, great
cool poses.
Great look. I think when she first came in, when she was having the shorter matches, I think it was better. I like her. I was like, when I first saw it, the faction with BFAB and Michin. Now I kind of like it. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but I like that she has that little faction. But I just think Rhea has to win. You know.
Yeah, it's just like little things she does that just annoy me. Like even on Raw when she did her finishing move, and then rolled her over into a pin, and I'm like, what are you doing? This isn't a match. Like,
yeah, that's just
like
thing.
she does that all the time though, and I'm like, just roll them off.
Right.
You don't have to like get on them and like it's just that little things like that bug me, you know. But at least she's consistent.
She's savage on the internet too.
Is she?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Her and Rhea went back and forth a few weeks ago. I was like, oh. I was like, is this real? What's happening here?
That's fun.
Dom against Finn Balor. Demon, it looks like. If this is an official WWE graphic, then
I lost my graphic. Where's the graphic?
oh, sorry. I mean, Whoa, no.
I'm losing Bailey. I hear your microphone. Try to turn it on. Is it in your or it might be short out?
Oh, there it is.
There
hey
it
guys.
is.
Hey guys.
All right.
Sorry about that. I took it down earlier and I forgot. It's my
That's all
first
right.
time with this. My first time in this new
That's all
program. I
right.
apologize.
That's all right. It happens to everybody.
It's my first time. Be gentle. I love Dom, but I gotta think that I think they're giving Finn a renewed push, well deserved, by the way. I gotta think that Finn's gonna go over here. If he's the demon, 100% going over.
You know what? I'm gonna
just Finn, then 75% going over.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say Dom and Baylor putting him over and passing the torch, and a possible Dom face turn, handshake and hug after the match, because I know the match is going to be epic. I don't know. I'm going to go with that because I like to kind of
Dom
go out
face turn
things. Yeah, I think the match. Well, remember last year when he won the Intercontinental belt, they sent him back out because the crowd would not stop for him. So
do you think? I think if Dom ever turned face, it would have something to do with his dad.
You know, it would be great. And this is way overthinking and forecasting way farther than I want to. But how great would it be if it ends as I said? They, Finn loses. They handshake, hug at the end. Crowd goes nuts. Next night on Raw, he kind of tells Judgment Day to, kind of fuck off for a minute, and he goes to the ring and gets his flowers, and his dad comes out and he's like, I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you. And they hug and everything. And then Dom just kicks him right in the nuts.
Oh my God. Wait. Everything you just said happens, except Pat McAfee comes out and he kicks Ray in the nuts.
Just out of nowhere.
It's like out of nowhere. You come out here and do this when Dom Mysterio is around.
That'd be so awful.
And then we got the big one.
McAfee.
The World Heavyweight Championship match. CM Punk defending against Roman Reigns. Oh, how awesome was that last week? When he beat his ass and he left him laying, he's sitting there doing the chant. It was great.
Yeah. It was fun this week on Raw.
Oh,
it was a
promo of the year. Promo of the year.
It was a very pro Roman Reigns crowd, more so than a CM Punk crowd. And then CM Punk just seduced that whole crowd.
He turned the shit out of them.
Yeah, it was so great, man. That's how good he is.
And the angles that when he was he's up on the table, looking down, talking down into the camera, which was badass. And then at the very end of it, when he goes, because I want you to all come to WrestleMania so you could see me. And he just goes up into the camera.
Yeah.
I
called it too, though.
This promo has been approved by CM Punk or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
I approve of this.
I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. And I called it too, because as soon as he got in the ring, he sat Indian style in the middle of the ring, and I'm like, that's how he was sitting for the pipe bomb.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it started out kind of slow though, and then he stood up, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. I thought it was gonna be a pipe bomb, and then he was
so good.
Then he hit us with it. Awesome.
Pat McAfee. I was like, I didn't even hear it at first. I saw someone talking about it. I went back and watched it. I'm like,
either.
Oh.
Yeah. You pointed it out. I was like, holy shit, dude.
So good. I'm gonna go with I'm going with Punk.
Yeah, I am too. I think
They're not going to put the belt on Roman and then have him just leave again.
Yeah, or lose it
Roman
again.
Roman doesn't need the belt.
No.
Roman, he didn't need it, but it fit him way better when he was a heel and the tribal chief and the leader of the bloodline, and all the guys are behind him.
Yeah, and he had it for 9,004,100,000 days or something.
Well, the thing is, he's never held this belt.
Ah, that's true.
Never had this one. But the only way I would think that Roman would win is if Rock interferes, because we were talking about that earlier. If Rock is involved somehow, then that may cause him to lose. But
what if Rock does come out and turns on Roman and sets up a SummerSlam match between Roman Reigns and
that would also make sense, because everybody's been wanting to see Roman and
Rock forever.
And Rock, yeah.
I'll go with that.
And Punk would come out and be like, "I didn't need your help." I could just see him being all pissed off about it too. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. All in all, it's a pretty solid card, both nights together.
You know, like at least me, I'm gonna say, but I'll rephrase that and say I was pretty disappointed in it, and thought it was all thrown together pretty hastily. But once you sit down and start talking about it, and you have it in front of you, the whole card in front of you, and it's like, all right. Like, I'm starting to feel a little more rejuvenated after talking about it, and yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely looking more forward to, I think, night 2.
Yeah. Night 2 is definitely more solid.
I'm a ladder match whore. I love the ladder match. I wanted to see for the women's tag match the night before. I wanted so goddamn bad for that to be a TLC match. A return to Wrestlemania of the tables, ladders, and chairs match. They've got 4 teams. I'm like, they've got to do that. Like, it would be so great. But then they announced the ladder match for the Intercontinental title. I'm like,
it's kind of a little bit of overkill.
Yeah, it's a little bit better, I think.
All right, ready? Before we wrap it up, night 1. What's the match of the night right here?
Oh boy. I am going to go with.
See if you're thinking my same vibe.
I'm going to have to go with the Cody match. Cody Orton, I think will be.
I think it's going to be.
It's got the element of surprise.
There might
be something there.
So you're looking at. I'm looking. I'm not necessarily just looking at work rate, but I'm just looking at that's part of it. That match I think is going to be too
commercial.
Commercial, over the top a little bit, yeah. But then again, Cody.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Cody Roman at 40.
I'm allergic to Pat McAfee.
Was so over the top and 18 people involved, and it was probably one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. But
outside of that, I would say Lynch and Lee would probably be my second.
I'm honestly, and this was my choice right from the very beginning. I asked the question. Rollins and Gunther, I think, is the dark horse in that one right there. I think that's going to be.
Jesus, can you take the picture of Pat McAfee off? I can't. I'm allergic to Pat. McAfee.
Yeah. Let me go. Yeah, sorry.
Jesus.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give you your picture of Jade Cargill instead. I'm gonna
clean up all the dust in here.
I'm gonna say Rollins and Gunther is my pick for match of the night on that one, and then night 2. There's a wow. So this here, it's definitely not going to be Jade and Rhea, but 1, 2, 3. Literally out of the 6 matches, besides the women's match, every one of them, for one reason or another, have a chance to be the match of the night.
Yeah, this is a tough one, man.
For work rate, I'm going to say Dom and Finn. But Tricky and Zayn could also fit into that category. That's really tough.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I for workhorse, I definitely Baylor Mysterio for sure over those two. I mean, I don't know, Sami Zayn is just stale on me. I think
Yeah, but he's such a good worker. He's such a
he
good
is.
seller. He could
He
sell
does
like
bring
fucking
it.
Steamboat, man.
He brings it back around.
He
He
does.
always does.
And Trick is like him and Oba are the stars of the. I mean, not
Yeah,
taking
Trick's
anything
great.
away from like Braun Breaker and stuff, but these two here are definitely two of these. Like somebody said it. Somebody said it like a couple years ago. We should. Did we do a show on? We did do a show on future greats, didn't we?
Yes,
We did. Yeah, we did. It's like it's funny if you think about it. Did we even talk about Obafemi and Trick Williams in that show?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. I think we were like focused on Braun Breaker and
Yeah.
you know, like. But if you think about it and lay it out, there are so many stars. Like you can look at Rhea Ripley. She's been around for a while. Is she considered a star of the future, or she's like a now star? She's a now star.
She's a now star. Yeah.
But like
She
Oba,
surpassed that.
Trick, Braun Breaker, maybe even Bronson Reed. I would put Jordan Grace in there too.
Yeah.
They are stars of the Javon. They're stars of the future. We're in good hands. If we want to be a pro wrestling fan and you want to continue to we're in good hands.
Yeah, I'm disappointed not to see Jordan Grace have anything to do with WrestleMania this year, but because that was one of my predictions for a match was Jade Cargill versus her, but we didn't get it. So
but there's always the the Raw after, which is always fucking fantastic.
Yeah, something big always happens there too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
But I'm gonna go with the ladder match. I think again, I'm a ladder match whore, and
it's gonna be the first match too, so they're gonna have something to prove, So
yeah, and damn well Penta's gonna do something insane.
Oh, Javon's gonna like blow the. Is there a roof on this place? If there is, he's gonna blow it off.
Yeah. The graphic is like tripping me up though. Like with the ladder match. It just looks like Rusev is wearing like a blue plaid.
He does. He looks like he's in like Blade Runner or something.
I can't get over it. He's like William Regal 2.0 from like the 1990s.
I don't need to have a mask. I am a lumberjack.
I'm a man's man.
He's a man. Wait, are there special... Just looking in the background, I see there's ladders there, or his vest, or ladders. But I was thinking for a second the backgrounds were like specific to each.
Oh, each match?
No, they're not.
Oh, how funny would that be if there's Easter eggs hidden in the pictures?
It even says Demon Finn Balor, but I don't know if WWE would put that up like that. If he was going to be Demon and WWE would do it, I think that they would make it a surprise.
No,
but who knows? Maybe this is from WWE.com. I don't remember where I got these graphics from. So
I did see them those graphics on let me see here. I'm on their page now. I saw those graphics on Facebook. So they could have been made by fans. Oh, you know what I did, though? I can do it this way. I actually I sent them to you. I took photos of my TV when they were announcing the matches. So let's see. No, it just says Finn versus Dominic, and he does not have the demon attire on those photos that were actually taken from ESPN. And I'm not really seeing the match card on their website here, which is odd. You would think. Go to show.
I guess we'll find out. It'll be a secret.
There we go. Those photos may be accurate. I do have similar backgrounds on their website, but I shit you not, they do not have them updated. So there's only a few of the matches, the ones that we already knew about, on their website. That is odd.
Well, there's our WrestleMania predictions.
Yes,
Let's see
sir.
what happens. Listen, we got to get back to, and we will. Not we gotta. We've been. I know we haven't done a show in a couple months, but we're back at it now, and I can say that our last few that we've done, we've been heavy on the wrestling and a little lighter on the rock. So we're gonna get back to some rock shows too. So
yeah, I got lots to talk about involving that too. We got a new Jeff Tate album coming out.
There you go.
That I'd like to throw my 2 cents in on that.
Nice.
Quick too, I got a little something for you.
I'm ready.
If I can get it on camera.
Is that on WWE? That's the demon.
There it is, my friend.
There it is. It's official. It's the demon Finn Balor.
Pretty cool.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I have some. I found some music. Some music quizzes we can do. They're fun.
Nice.
Yeah. I found some. We play them sometimes. It's this channel that's on YouTube, and it's like I think I may have told you about it before. Like there's like three. One we found the other night. We were playing at Easter. There's two. They show two bands. One's got to go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's another one. I got to find the channel. I can't remember what it was, but it was like a band, 4 songs from that band. One of them's got to go.
All right.
You know what I mean? You got to debate it and figure it out. And we could do that one. We could do that one. We could get Bobby on with us or Bill or whatever. Or
sure.
A few of us, So
yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be definitely fun.
I'm down.
Absolutely.
Sound like a clown, Charlie Brown.
Oh, you're a poet and you don't know it.
Yeah.
All right, brother. It was good.
We're gonna get to see the demon. I'm gonna throw some semen.
What did you say? Were you still talking about Finn Balor, the demon? What'd you say?
No, nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, hey, you're Spider-Man. I knew it. So don't forget to wait for it because I got the graphic. Like and subscribe. Ding, ring that bell. Do we have a bell? Oh, like and subscribe the Slams and Jams podcast. One of these days we're gonna do hold on, just because I have the graphic.
Wait for it.
A Q&A. Look at that. A Q&A. We'll put some questions out and we will answer them. We'll get in on it.
We want to answer your questions.
What he said. And then here's the logo, Slams and Jams, right up in the corner. Don't worry, this is all going to make sense and be a little more put together the next time. I'm just popping shit on left and right here.
Okay, cool.
All right. Bombshell Billy.
Eddie Carpenter.
Wait. Yeah, I win.
Oh.
Shocker. I'm the winner again. Look at that. All right, my brother. Until next time.
Shock me. Make me feel better. Peace.
Wah.